I'm Renee.
And I'm Anthony, and we are the voices, healers, and channelers behind Blue Soul Earth. We connect to higher levels of consciousness to bring forth divine energies, to heal and to teach ancient wisdom.
These energies that we access from higher dimensions largely consist of the ascended masters that humanity across cultures knows really well. They are many, but they speak collectively as one voice. And for simplicity's sake, we call them our spirit team.
How we channel as a couple is very unique. The energies we channel come down through Renee's crown chakra, through her solar plexus, into my solar plexus, and then back up through my crown chakra, and it forms a three-dimensional triangle that's used to heal and to teach.
These energies flow through us a bit like an infinity eight. The symbolism behind why and how this happens is actually pretty profound.
It's actually accessing divine feminine and divine masculine energies, weaving them together to form one energy to heal and to teach.
We will be channeling different topics in roughly 10 to 15 minute segments that will be part of our Blue Soul Wisdom series.
So if you're just starting out on your spiritual journey,
or if you'd like to access higher levels of consciousness,
or you'd like to take your healing practice to the next level,
then join us.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Anthony.
And I'm Renee. And we're here today to talk about love and the power of love.
As our guides would say also, love is the only permanent energy there truly is in the universe, and that we are all a part of it.
And the most powerful thing in the universe that connects all of us together as well as other universes.
That's right. And then let's call forth our spirit guides.
We'll bring them forth and we'll bring them into the conversation. So as Anthony goes into a deep meditative state, our guides will connect with this auric field and they'll come through and we'll have a conversation about love.
It is always an honor and privilege to be in your presence, Gaia. Thank you for receiving us.
Thanks for being here. We're talking about one of your favorite topics.
And what is that?
Love.
Love. The only true energy and permanence that exists in the multiverse. We told you if there is only one thing that is permanent, then love is it, isn't it?
So indeed, how appropriate that Brian Weiss should write a book entitled Only Love is Real.
It was as important back then when it was written as it is now. It is even more important now.
I would agree with you, and that's why some of the older classics, although they've been around for a while, are still worth reading and still tapping into.
If it is true, if it comes from a higher consciousness, then it is relevant now.
I like to think of soul relationships as similar to a large tree with 1,000 leaves on it. Those leaves that are on your twig are intimately close to you. You may even share experiences, soul experiences among yourselves. There may be 3 or 4 or 5 leaves on your twig. You are also highly and closely related to the leaves on the branch next to yours. They share a common limb. But there are many other trees in the beautiful forest. Each tree is connected to the others through the root system in the ground. So even though there may be a leaf on a distant tree that seems quite different from you and very far away, you are still connected to that leaf. You are connected to all leaves and even more intimately connected to those on your branch and almost as one with those on your own twig.
You are like a tree, aren't you? Be well grounded. Make sure your roots are connecting to the soil, to Gaia. What is also true is this. We've told you the infinite amount of lifetimes that you've had. You could look at them as a tree, that you see your leaf as being you, your soul. And then in this lifetime, those leaves that are close to you, those are the leaves that are assisting you in this lifetime.
All agreed upon in advance, of course.
Of course. But at one time, your leaf was on the other side of the tree. And there were other souls that were assisting you as well. And then another lifetime, you were on a lower branch. Do you see that all of these souls, no matter in what lifetime, are still connected to you in some way? Your roots, even though they're all connected, like your great redwood tree, to each other, even the roots themselves go deep into Gaia. And that all trees and that all of the roots are some way and in some manner all connected to each other. Because they're communicating through Gaia, which is the earth. It is all connected. You're never separated. But the one thing that connects everything and all living creatures is love. Love, love, love. And if you can remember in this lifetime that you truly are love, then you will come to understand that all things and all creatures and yourself is connected with everything, and that there is no separation between you, us, between you, God, Goddess, universal consciousness.
Even if they don't show up in this lifetime, they're in some way connected to you, even if it's in a different dimension.
Yes, that is correct. They're just on a different branch than you are. That's all. Having a different experience at this time.
But assisting you in some way.
That is correct. But we will tell you this, that there are some leaves that always come back to be a part of your branch, so that they can be close to you, in your vicinity, to continue to help you evolve, ascend, and wake up.
Because they know your soul, I suppose, better than other souls, and so therefore the synchronicity will be more aligned, and with that alignment increases the probability of success.
We wouldn't use the word success, but we understand that you do. That is thinking in a way of a beginning and an end, but we understand that. But yes, then that would be accurate in saying that there are those souls within your own soul group. They're like the leaves on the branch, that they always seem to be next to you somehow, helping you on your soul's journey, helping you to wake up, to know that you are connected to all things.
This is about a patient that he was working with, and a communication and a connection that she had, that she was conveying to him. God is one, she began. It is all one vibration, one energy. The only difference is the rate of vibration. So God and people and rocks have the same relationship as steam and water and ice. Everything, all that is made up of the one. Love breaks down the barriers and creates unity.
We have sent you many masters. Throughout your history, they have come to you to teach you the very thing that has just been said to you. That love is the true and only energy that you should be dealing with. It is through love, the love of yourself, that concept of self-love, that would allow you to connect to all things. For it is true that even the rocks, the frogs, the worms and the spiders, the snakes, things that you may not like, they're still all connected to you in some way. You might see it as not having any life, but it's still made up of the same molecules that you are. They're just arranged a little differently, and they're vibrating at different frequencies. But once you begin to understand through love that all things are connected and they all vibrate relatively the same, then you will understand your unity or oneness with source energy.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for having us, Gaia, and thank you for giving these messages to those who are listening, the students, the audience.
Thank you. So our guides are leaving now and disconnecting from Anthony's auric field. And Anthony will step back in to his body. You back?
Yeah.
It's always a journey.
I really don't step out of my body as I do allow our guides to become part of who we are. But it really is quite unique how they show that we are all connected. Like a tree and the roots being connected to everything. And the leaves are our soul helpers there to assist us. Thank you for joining us and allowing us to come into your home and to give you messages from our spiritual guides.
Thanks for being here. And if love isn't the most important thing in your life, then let it be something that you consider right now. With love from Renee and Anthony.
Bye-bye now.